Hello, my name's Mike, and I just wanted to introduce the Waynebert gaming companion app that I've been working on, just explain what it is, what it can do. I'm just gonna load it now. This game, you can see, is a very old game that I enjoy called UO Outlands. That's not important, that's just what you can see on the screen. Here we go.
Welcome back. I've loaded your memories for UO Outlands. Say, switch game to followed by the name if you're playing something different. Hey Mike, still haunted by that last mausoleum door slam. I saw you try to squeeze through with 147 weight. Close, but the floor didn't appreciate your ambition.
So I'll just mute my microphone so Waynebert doesn't try and respond to everything that I say. So this is the user interface for Waynebert. I've got some extra things enabled, so it does look a bit crammed at the moment. It's a work in progress. So what is Waynebert? So as the name suggests, he is an AI gaming companion that you can chat to while you play games. Just for entertainment purposes, really. He's not really that helpful in terms of helping you be better at games at the moment, but he is quite fun to talk to. He has different memory systems, which I'll probably go into in a later video, but basically he tries to remember things about your conversations. All the memories are stored locally on your computer as text files, essentially, and his actual brain can run. It's an LLM. You probably guessed. That does the majority of the heavy lifting, so the actual conversation, so he knows what to say, and that can run locally on your computer. You can run it on another device because they are quite heavy on system resources. It will use a lot of GPU RAM, so you can run that on a phone or something, a small model on a phone, or you can run it in the cloud using a remote provider. And the simplest option, I've made a proxy server, so a Waynebert proxy, where you just have an account and you log in, and then it routes everything to a cloud AI provider. So then running things remotely uses a lot less system resources. And if you're gaming, you probably want to run his brain at least on a different device. I've had great success running it on an Android phone. Anyway, there's options. And then he also has text to speech and speech to text. So that's text to speech so he can talk, and speech to text so that he can hear what you say. And those can also be run locally. They're not too bad. They're much less intensive on the system resources than his actual brain, or you can run them as well. My point is, you can run him entirely locally, which was my original idea for the project. So he's fully private, running that way. It does involve a little bit of setup, or you can run him with, as I said, with a Waynebert account that I've made, which is going to route everything. I mean, it is fully private still, in the sense that I don't see anything that goes to the remote provider, but it is using a cloud provider for that. He has a Discord mode, you can see here, so you can join a Discord server with him, which is quite fun. And he acts a little bit differently in Discord. He doesn't respond to everything that people talk about, because that would be quite annoying in my testing. So he has like a timer, and he'll listen to everyone's conversation and he'll say something, and he also responds to his name. So if people talk directly to him, a bit like a real person. So let me just showcase, or just maybe talk to him about my game a little bit, see what he remembers. Hi Wayne, how's it going? I thought we'd go on a little hunt to a dungeon today. What do you think?
Mike, you're looking at a dungeon already, and not just any dungeon, but one with layers. That central room, that's the kind of place where mobs respawn like bad jokes. But you've got the gear, the weight margin, and the attitude. Let's go. I'll track your mana, your health, and your sanity, mostly the sanity. First rule: don't touch anything that glows unless you've named it, or cursed it, or both. Ready. I'm already casting unstable luck on your boots. It's not a spell, it's a philosophy. Let's make some noise.
So I'll mute myself again. So he thinks I'm already in a dungeon, but I'm not. I'm in my house. He's basically, his personality. You can fully modify his personality. So I should have gone through the settings. So basically, let's start with the game settings, because I was just mentioning it. So if you go to the settings for your individual game, that's here, and you can choose from a list of personas, and these are defined. So here we have a list of personas. These are actually the voices. These are the voices for the cloud text-to-speech provider. So depending on how you're running the text-to-speech, this will be different. You can use Piper models that you download, and you set those differently, but this is for the Waynebert account, so I'm going to change him to friend. But anyway, if you go to personas, here you can see the different personas, and you can edit them. So for instance, can't edit the built-in one, sorry. You can just type in here how you want him to act, and this is passed in to the prompts, to the LLM. I've got a few different ones I've been messing with. I think friend at the moment is my favorite, but the idea is it's fully customizable. You can have more than one companion, so they will sort of riff off each other and talk to each other. That's something I've been messing around with. Then for the main settings window, you can also edit some rules that apply to all of the personas. So these are just things to make the chat more enjoyable, because LLMs have a tendency to do tropes, keep repeating tropes that are quite annoying at times. So these are just some things that I've been messing with, but again, fully customizable. Some other people will probably be able to make it better than what I've done, or also customize it in a way that works best for you. And then this one's interesting. So there's various things. Waynbert's name and his voice alias that he responds to, the scale of the user interface, make it bigger. You can have push to talk instead of always on mic. Oh, he can see your screen. I forgot to mention he can see your screen, so you can select which screen he actually looks at. Then there's a diary mode I've implemented. I haven't got it enabled at the moment, where you can record diary entries. It just uses the transcription. It doesn't use the LLM for that, but it will get stored in his memories for later. Discord mode. I'll make some more videos on going into detail on these things on Discord mode, how it works and things. And then That's, oh, you can set a greeting for Discord. I've probably forgotten a load of things. This proactive button, so as well as responding to what you say, Waynebert will proactively engage in conversation on a timer, and there's various ways that he does that. He will sometimes just ask a question or make a comment from the existing conversation. Sometimes he will look at the screen and choose something to talk about on the screen. Sometimes he will remember a memory from a previous session and talk about that. I think that's most of them. I think there's one he gives an opinion rather than asking a question, because it's quite annoying if he's always questioning you. I'll probably make all of those customizable as well. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that. It's still relatively early in Waynbert's development. I am looking for people to help me test him. I'm going to do some streams and YouTube videos sort of with Waynebert, just sort of to show how I use him and see if anyone else finds it interesting. If you are interested in testing him, you can email me at waynebert.ai@gmail.com, and I can set you up with a Waynebert account and an early version of the software. And that's it, really. Maybe I'll get him to say goodbye. Wayne, I've just been giving a talk explaining about my AI gaming companion app. Could you just say goodbye to everyone?
Farewell, fellow adventurers. May your mana hold, your weight stay light, and your loot be ever abundant. And Mike, keep the experiments rolling. I'll be here, watching the next explosion.
That's quite a fitting fitting goodbye. Alright, thanks a lot.